So, Bryana, thank you again for making the time. So, I guess tell me, taking back to when you were getting ready to sell, why were you looking to work with an investment company? How did you find us? And I guess start me off from there.
Okay. Well, the house was causing some problems. At the time, I noticed that there was significant work that needed to be done, especially with the roof, the siding, and some of the internal issues. And it was just way too much for me to keep up with financially. And I also relocated to Charlotte and just left the home with my family, but it was still a lot for them to keep up with as well. So I just did a quick Google search and I found you all.
Cool. Thank you. And what was your experience overall working with us?
Great. I mean, I really didn't have to lift a finger. You did all of the work. You you and Austin were very good at communication. I really didn't have anything to really, worry about or guess.
Gotcha. I'm curious, going in, did you have anything you anticipated to be concerned about? I know sometimes, like, investors can get this rap of like, oh, they're just going to try to scam me or something. Did you have anything like that?
No, I actually had done some research prior to wanting to reach out to investors. I knew I couldn't sell my property on the market, and I knew an investor was the only person who would really take on my property. So I looked into those aspects of real estate and I thought this would be the best option for me.
What sort of research did you do?
I looked into wholesalers. I did looked into people who flip houses and things like that.
Got it. Cool. So, I guess now that you've gone through that process, what advice would you give to somebody if there's somebody who's sitting in your exact shoes and they say, okay, there's too much work, or I don't have the money to do it, and probably a realtor isn't an option. What advice would you give that person?
I would say, sorry.
You're fine.
um, like I said, just research all of their options, figure out what works best for them. Um, I know I lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're good. No, that's okay. So, you specifically highlighted communication. Anything
Mhm.
else about working with us that you would say was a real positive?
You made everything other than communication, you made it easy for me. Since I was far away, you did all the heavy lifting for me, especially with the mobile notary coming to see me. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Um, just being able to not worry about having to spruce up the house or get it really prepared. Um, that was a big stressor. And you allowed more time for my family to adjust and get moved out as well.
Perfect. Awesome.
So yeah.
Bryana,